Today we're going to tackle a really profound and honestly, a kind of painful contradiction. It's this huge gap between what we say we believe and what we're actually doing to the only home we've ever known. It's a story about how we remember our gods, but seem to be forgetting our world. Just think about the sheer scale of our devotion. We have built these magnificent temples that literally scrape the sky, reaching way higher than even the oldest trees. Our prayers are designed to be so loud, they echo through the heavens. Louder than the ancient voice of river could ever be. And inside those temples, what do? We beg for salvation. We ask some higher power to please secure our future. All while our own hands are busy chopping away at the very roots of the present that keep us alive. It's like our eyes have been so fixed on the promise of what comes next, on heaven, that we've completely forgotten about the sacred ground right here, right beneath our feet. The very foundation of our entire existence. So all of this really boils down to one central, really nagging question. How is it even possible that we can remember God and yet somehow forget nature? It's a paradox that just haunts our modern world. You can see it everywhere, in our cities, in our economies, and in the little choices we make every single day. All right, let's really dive into this. Let's start by examining this fundamental conflict, what I'm calling the great contradiction, between what we claim to believe and how we actually behave. And here it is, laid bare. It couldn't be clearer. On one side, you have this belief shared across so many faiths. God created the earth. Simple, a sacred gift. But on the other side, well, that's how we act, as if the earth just belongs to us, something to be used up and consumed however we want. And look, this isn't just some abstract idea. This is what it looks like on the ground. Forests are just leveled for a quick buck. Rivers are treated like personal sewers for our convenience. Animals are hunted to the brink of extinction for luxury, and entire mountains, gone, just dismantled for the minerals inside. And after all of that, we go to our places of worship, and we ask for protection. I mean, stop and think about that. Isn't that strange? We're actively destroying our own life support system, and then we're turning around and praying for safety from the mess we made. So here's the crucial point we all have to get. Earth is not replaceable. There is no planet B waiting in the wings for us. Imagine someone gives you this priceless, one-of-a-kind gift, and you just smash it to pieces. And then you have the nerve to ask the giver for a new one. That's basically what we're doing. To really get a grip on this contradiction, there's a simple story that illustrates our whole situation perfectly. It's called The Tale of the Golden House. Okay, so picture this. A man inherits this absolutely magnificent golden house from his father. It has everything you could ever need: clean water, fresh air, food growing right in the garden. And his father gave him just one simple rule. This house will protect you as long as you protect it. A simple deal, right? A condition of care. And at first he did. He took great care of it. But slowly, greed started to creep in. He started chipping away at the golden walls to sell the gold. Then he cut down the beautiful trees in the garden for some quick cash and polluted the water because, well, cleaning it up just felt like too much work. And the consequences? Well, they were direct and completely predictable. The house that once protected him started to become a danger. The roof began to leak, the water turned toxic, and soon, even the air inside became hard to breathe. And in his despair, as his home is literally collapsing around him, did he look at his own actions? Nope. Instead, he just shouted at the sky, "Why has my father abandoned me?" He blamed the creator for the destruction that he himself caused. And that story, it just perfectly illustrates our situation. The earth is that golden house given to us with absolutely everything we need to thrive. And humanity, well, we are that man, tearing down our own home and then wondering why it's all falling apart. So, if the problem is us, what's really at the heart of it? What is our real enemy in this whole struggle? We talk a lot about climate change, but that's just a symptom. The biggest threat to our planet, the underlying disease, our real enemy, it's human selfishness, plain and simple. And that selfishness, it has a voice, doesn't it? It sounds a little something like this. I want my comfort today, and I really don't care about tomorrow. I want my profit right now, we'll deal with the consequences later. Don't worry about it, someone else will fix it. The problem is, someone else, never arrives. And here's something really important to understand. Nature doesn't punish, it just reacts. It responds to our actions with floods, with droughts, with these terrifying wildfires, with pandemics. These aren't cosmic punishments. They're just the physical consequences of a system we've thrown completely out of balance. It's cause and effect. Okay, so this brings us to a final and pretty urgent warning about exactly where we stand right now, in this moment. Just let the weight of that sink in for a second. We are the very first generation in all of human history with the science and technology to see in real time that our planet is dying. And we are very, very possibly the last generation that will have any meaningful chance to save it. It makes you think about that old wisdom, right? When the very last tree finally falls, all the money in the world will be completely meaningless. When the last river dries up for good, all the gold ever mined won't quench a single person's thirst. In the end, maybe the Creator was never far away. Maybe we were the ones who turned our backs and walked away from nature. So what's the ultimate takeaway here? Remember your faith, if that's what guides you. Absolutely. But whatever you do, never, ever forget nature. Because unlike us, it seems, nature remembers everything.